naval accident that erased an entire city in Canada.
It was a blast heard around the world. News of what happened when two ships collided in the harbor of the historic port city of Halifax, Nova Scotia, on December 6, 1917, made headlines worldwide. In times of war, accidents happened in busy seaports, and life went on. But this time, things were different. One of the vessels involved in the collision was the SS Imo, a Norwegian war relief ship. The other was SS Mont Blanc, a rusting French tramp steamer that was loaded with gunnels with high explosives, almost 3,000 tons of picric acid, TNT, and gun cotton, while piled high on her deck were hundreds of barrels of high-octane benzol fuel. The Mont Blanc was a floating bomb. As one veteran Royal Navy officer would later marvel, "I'm surprised that people on the ship didn't leave in a body," when they saw the nature of the cargo she had been ordered to carry. The ship arrived in Halifax on December 3 for neutral inspection and spent 2 days in Bedford Basin awaiting refueling supplies. Though she had been given clearance to leave the port on December 5, Imo's departure was delayed because her coal load did not arrive until late that afternoon. The French cargo ship SS Mont Blanc arrived from New York late on December 5, under the command of Amélie Medak. He intended to join a slow convoy gathering in Bedford Basin readying to depart for Europe but was too late to enter the harbor before the nets were raised. Ships carrying dangerous cargo were not allowed into the harbor before the war, but the risks posed by German submarines had resulted in a relaxation of regulations. Shortly before 9 a.m. the Imo headed out of Halifax harbor and found itself on a collision course with the Mont Blanc. After exchanging warning signals, both ships had cut their engines, but their momentum carried them right on top of each other at slow speed. The two ships were almost parallel to each other, when Imo suddenly sent out 3 signal blasts, indicating the ship was reversing its engines. The collision occurred at 8:45 a.m. The damage to Mont Blanc was not severe, but barrels of deck cargo toppled and broke open. This flooded the deck with benzol that quickly flowed into the hold. As Imo's engines kicked in, she disengaged, which created sparks inside Mont Blanc's hull. These ignited the vapors from the benzol. A fire started at the waterline and traveled quickly up the side of the ship. Surrounded by thick black smoke, and fearing she would explode almost immediately, the captain ordered the crew to abandon ship. Just after 9:04 a.m., the Mont Blanc exploded. The ship was completely blown apart and a powerful blast wave radiated away from the explosion initially at more than 1,000 meters, 3,300 feet, per second. Temperatures of 5,000 C, 9,000 F, and pressures of thousands of atmospheres accompanied the moment of detonation at the center of the explosion. White-hot shards of iron fell down upon Halifax and Dartmouth. Mont Blanc's forward 90 mm gun landed approximately 5.6 kilometers, 3.5 miles, north of the explosion site near Albro Lake in Dartmouth with its barrel melted away. Over 1,600 people were killed instantly and 9,000 were injured, more than 300 of whom later died. Every building within a 2.6 kilometer, 1.6 miles, radius, over 12,000 in total, was destroyed or badly damaged. Hundreds of people who had been watching the fire from their homes were blinded when the blast wave shattered the windows in front of them.
If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel.